Sometimes when we're struggling with emotional sobriety, when difficult feelings arise, our mind immediately goes to past mistakes or it goes to future impacts, which in that moment is actually not helpful. So, to move into a more emotionally sober place within, the first step is to allow ourselves space to have different painful feelings that arise or different energies that arise throughout our life and throughout our day. Now, when these painful feelings come, the first thing we need to do is be able to identify what are these feelings. Not the stories or the narratives, but the feelings. Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling scared? Am I feeling confused? Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling hopeless? Those kind of things. Name the feeling. Then what we do is we look at what is that feeling, where does it reside in my body, so that we start to develop some awareness of the body-mind connection. Then, once we've decided and identified the sensations and the feelings, we move into how do I now show up for myself in a way that maybe doesn't involve substances or numbing or distracting. So, what that might look like is things like reaching out to supportive people, journaling my feelings, doing some things that help create more emotional stability or emotional coping in the face of difficulties. So, showing up for yourself, taking a nap, eating some food, learning something new, that can kind of freshen up our energy where we start to engage in something new that we've never maybe tried before. And what becomes really important with moving into this space is that you start to develop a much richer version of life where life isn't running from difficulties. It's being able to embrace them because we understand that we're building a happiness that is not fragile. So for most of us, our happiness is incredibly fragile. It requires certain people, certain events, and of course, sometimes those happen, but sometimes they don't. So, what you're working on building is a happiness that comes from within, that can be managed from within, and that doesn't require anything in particular to occur to maintain that sense of well being, which can create a very powerful experience of life if we start to develop and enhance this ability as time goes.